Hi, everybody. Welcome to Grow Yahweh's Light, also known as Grow God's Light. Let us pray. Yahweh is good. Yahweh is great. Yahweh is never. Yahweh is never. Yahweh, they said, sacrifice her. She's not worthy. They said, make her sick. She's not loved. They said, steal from her. She's not worthy. But through it all, Yahweh stated, you're free. Just call on me. I'm gonna set you free. It's been 25 lifetimes. 28 deaths later. But Yahweh just said to me, I'm setting you free. All you gotta do is just call on me. I'm Yahweh. I'm gonna set you free. He said, just trust me. He said, just trust me. He said, just trust me. I'm gonna set you free. You're worthy. Your love, You are favored. Straight from above you. Just call on me. Just call on me. Just call on me. I'm gonna set you free. Yahweh. He set me free. He set me free. He set me free. Just so I could be me. He set me free. He set me free. He set me free. Only Yahweh. He said, be me. He said, be me. He said, don't you worry about nobody. He said, just be me. He said, trust me. He said, I'ma set you free. Don't you worry about nobody. Just call on me. Yahweh. Just call on me. Don't you worry about nobody. Put your trust in me. I'm gonna make you free. Trust in me. Don't you worry about nobody. I'm gonna make you free. Because I'm Yahweh. Call on me. Call me. Call on me. Just wait and see. I had to bring you into the earth angels' presence. Since I am an earth angel, I miss the earth angels in the kingdom. So to be in their presence, I find myself looking for their music. And I'll pray about it and I'll ask, Yahweh, is this music safe for me? And I'll sing with them. And it takes me back home to the kingdom. And there's nothing like being back home in the kingdom. Yahweh, I miss my brothers and sisters, the earth angels of the kingdom. So Yahweh said, we're going to put some angel tunes on the earth for you. And when you miss the angels, we're going to bring the tunes down to the earth for you. And that's what he did. So when I play with these lights, it reminds me of all the different tunes in the kingdom. When I'm there with the angels. Tonight, I wanted you to be able to see my face. This will be our part 2 of the Frenemy. There is absolutely a lot of eyes that's going to be on this sermon. The organizations, the government officials, everybody's going to watch the sermon. We have Yahweh here. Confirmation. Did you just see Yahweh come through? We're going to confirm that Yahweh is here with us right now. We're going to continue part 2 of the Frenemy. Did you see Yahweh just glow up? Heavenly Father, universal, earthly mother of nature, we are before the world. I want to welcome you to the sermon. Did you see them just come in with the glow? They just went down. There they go. Heavenly Father, we welcome you to the sermon here tonight. There's nothing like your presence. Can you show your sons and daughters who's watching here tonight and confirm to them with a yes or no already lit up behind me that you're here with us with a yes or no. There's a yes. Father's here. Mother's here. Yes, it is true. You have kingdom parents. They didn't put that in the Bible either. You have a feminine side and a masculine side, just like the universal mother. When she needs to be in her masculine side, she is. When she needs to be in her nurturing, nourishing side as the universal mother who created everything on this planet, she is. Her masculine side is the weather. Her masculine side is when she gives discipline on this planet. So Yahweh is never, ever, 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 ever late. Amen and amen. I started my spiritual journey over 10 years ago. And it's been a journey. Confirmation. They said, yeah, it's been a journey. But it's been a beautiful, knowledgeable journey for me. I went on YouTube a few years ago to do my sermons. And somebody decided to become a frenemy. They decided, excuse me, they decided to lock me out of confirmation. They decided to lock me out of YouTube. So I opened up 5 more channels a few years later. And I didn't want any money for it. Because when I tried to go on YouTube a few years ago, my goal was to collect enough money off of YouTube for my worldwide project of getting every homeless person off of the streets. That was my project. But I had a friend of me, or frenemies, lock me out of those accounts. So I couldn't do that. Then I opened up 5 more channels these last couple of years. And I decided I don't want to get paid for it from this world. I will put in the work to uplift the spirits of my brothers and sisters for free. So I asked Father to show me, how can I not get paid to do my sermons on YouTube? And I will have faith in you that you would bless me and reward me for all the hard work I've done for the last 10 years of my life. I'm going to have faith in you that you're going to allow the abundance to pile up in my Kingdom bank account. Did you see the glow up behind me? And when you fail, your blessing shall come in your divine timing. I will patiently be here waiting for it. Did you see it glow? Because man or woman can steal from you on this planet, but they cannot steal from you when it's in the kingdom. So I decided after I do every sermon, share it and place it on Facebook. When you share your video, you don't get paid for it. And that's what I wanted. I wanted a way to reach my brothers and sisters in the world, to uplift them, to let them know you're never in a corner. The corner's an illusion. You never have a problem when you have a solution. You never fail a test until you give up on trying to pass it. So I wanted to have a way to reach my brothers and sisters. Excuse me for 1 minute. I'm sorry, my heater was too hot and I had to turn it down. It was choking me. So I wanted to talk about our part 2 of the Frenemy. Excuse me. Heater is a good heater.
Your phone might have hidden viruses and spyware, watching and listening to your every move.
How about that? I put a post out today about every camera on this planet watching you. And when I put this song on, the commercial comes out. and says exactly what I was talking about. It lined up with the post. The universe always confirms and consecrates things on its planet with numbers, signs and symbols, and synchronicities. But people are so caught up in life, they don't take the time to sit back, to connect to the universe. I just got the confirmation for the sermon. Confirmation. We are here to serve you. People hear me talk about some things that went on in my life, and they see me in a position now, but they don't know. It took me 25,057 years. Confirmation to get here. 25 deaths and 3 deaths this lifetime. Where Yahweh says, no, the poisons are not going to kill her. Your heart attack spell's not going to kill her. And you're not going to kill her. Because I said so. You're not Yahweh. And Yahweh says, no, it's not going to work. See, a lot of people, when I tell them my story, they think it couldn't have been that bad because she don't look like she'd been through it. Brothers and sisters, you're not looking at me. Did you see that? You're looking at Yahweh. This is the image of Yahweh. When you're in the image of Yahweh, when you're in universal alignment, you don't look like the world. When you're of the world, you're going to look like the world. When you're not of the world, you won't look like the world. When people hear me say I've been here for 25,057 years, they say she's crazy. I'm very sane. This is where all the wisdom comes from. Coming here, leaving. 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 So now they just call me. Or now they just tell me, you're an old soul. They're right. I am. Seen it all, done it all. Been there, been here. So when people hold a conversation with me, because of the wisdom of being on this planet for 25,057 years, that's why I give them great wisdom. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Now I'm going to be honest with you. You're talking about some battles and wars to get through to get to this position. That's an understatement. I had to put the swords up. Whoa, hold on a minute. Hey there. Why are you trying to come that way? Why are you trying to come this way? Why are you trying to hit that way? Why are you trying to do this? Why are you trying to do that? These are the swords coming up. Woo. Catch it this way. They're trying to hit me from this way. Sword. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm being very serious. The swords was coming in. Bam. Block it. Block it. Block it. Coming in. To the left. To the right. To the top. To the bottom. Everybody. You want to talk about frenemies? I had frenemies when my heart took its first beat in my mother's womb. See, my mother don't know that I know. She tried to get rid of me. This is what she decided not to share with anybody. She did everything in her power. She became the frenemy. And not only that, and this is why I can talk to y'all because I don't have any secrets. She tried to get rid of me in the belly. And then there was people outside of her who did not like her. That made them not like me. So I had frenemies on the outside that did not like my mother. So they decided not to like me. So the frenemies on the outside did things on the outside to try to get to me on the inside. So I have my enemy. I can laugh about it, brothers and sisters. I want you to put yourself in my position. See, there's certain things in my life, Yahweh said, I'm not going to let you talk about it right now because you're not healed yet. And if you talk about it now and you're not healed, it's going to take you right on over the edge. So we got to wait a little bit longer for you to heal, and then you can talk about it. I'm completely healed. So I want you to put yourself in my position. I'm growing in my mother's womb. My mother's doing everything she can in her power to take me out. She was a frenemy. But Yahweh said no. That ain't happening. I don't care what you do, how you do it. No. Don't get me wrong. She did it 25 lifetimes. I'm in a 26 now. The friends on the outside that didn't like her, didn't like me. Karmics. So not only was I fighting my mother to stay alive, but I was fighting her friends on the outside to stay alive too. You see, brothers and sisters, your own parents can be your frenemies. Your own family can be your frenemies. Your own friends can be your frenemies. Your own co-workers can be your frenemies. Your colleagues can be your frenemies. Your neighbors can be your frenemies. Your communities can be your frenemies. Your officials, the ones that don't take care of you and me to do things legally, are your frenemies. I've been fighting a spiritual warfare attack that was hidden from the world since my first heartbeat. So when you're in the womb, where you're supposed to be loved and nurtured and nourished, and from the first heartbeat, trying to get rid of me, I'm fighting the battle of a frenemy, my own mother. Then you have on the outside, while I'm growing, her friends that don't like her. So since they don't like her, they don't like me. And brothers and sisters, when I'm talking about the frenemies on the outside of me, I'm talking about her family members, her friends. They decided this one can't come here. They decided, let us do black magic, hoodoo, voodoo, century, and necromancy. Listen, make a voodoo doll out of her. Because this child cannot come into this world. Now, when I came into the world, I was born with a veil over my face. That told them I was gifted. That told them I was anointed. That told them that I'm a divine being. Now, they knew I was favored and I was worthy. They didn't like it. So the mother told everybody else in the family that I was the frenemy and they was to treat me like I was the frenemy. The kids was taught black magic, hoodoo, surgery, necromancy. Even voodoo dolls was created. Family members paid dark practitioners. People was contracted to bring chaos, destruction, catastrophic events in my life. If you go to a restaurant, take her with your kids. But buy your kids something to eat. Don't you buy her nothing. See, people would not believe if I told them my story, but you're my true, authentic family. So I share my life with you because we're talking about frenemies here tonight. So I'm fighting a battle when I take my first heartbeat. I'm fighting a battle as I'm growing in my mother's womb against her friends, against her family members. So I make it through that battle. And I win the war and I'm born. I step out of one battle of frenemies, and then I step into another battle with more frenemies. We gotta poison her in a bottle. We gotta poison her in her food. She cannot live. We need to keep her down in a low vibration, low self-esteem since a child. We need to siphon, harvest, and steal her energy. Because she's a divine being. And we don't want her to live. So me growing up as a child into a teenager, had no idea who I was. But they knew. So they decided to abuse me. They did not want me to spiritually awaken. So as a child, they said, let's break her. All right, she made it out the womb. Time to break her. All right, let the men come in and have sex with her. Time to break her. Now I'm out the womb. If this was 15, 20 years ago, I wouldn't have been laughing. I would have went on the edge. I'm going to be honest with you. I would have went crazy. Had a nervous breakdown. But Yahweh says, no. You're going to share your story when we heal you. So I make it out the womb. And they decide, well, she's here. We might as well just use her, siphon, harvest, and steal her energy. We don't care about depleting her life. So now I have men. They chose to accept money from. They allow them to molest me, rape me. I have more frenemies as a child. So one gets me pregnant. They hide it. And I get an abortion. Now, everybody knows confirmation. Everybody knows what's going on. But they wasn't saying nothing. They was benefiting. People was building their businesses up. People was getting money. But the money that was left for me was stolen. People knew I was gifted, so they left me money in their wills. Growing up, they purposely contracted men to physically, mentally, and spiritually abuse me. That's the only men they wanted in a relationship with me. Frenemies. I don't care what you gotta do to her. But we need to keep her locked down in a low self-esteem, low vibration. I don't care what you have to do to her. Treat her bad. Frenemies. So they contracted every man in my life, even the ones that's the sperm donors, was abusive. Don't give her no love, give her hate. Don't be loyal, cheat on her. Contracted. Frenemies. This is why I can talk to you here today. Yahweh. If it wasn't for Yahweh, I would not be free here today, brothers and sisters. Every relationship was paid. Friendships, relationships, co-workers. Every relationship was contracted. Can you imagine? Every relationship in your life for 57 years was contracted to be a frenemy. They was paid to be a frenemy. Well, if she goes over her girlfriend's house, put poison in her food, poison in her drink, They went and told every friend, every relationship, a bunch of lies. My family. They contracted everybody. Why? They knew I was gifted. They knew I was talented. They knew I was born with a veil over my face. They knew I was a divine being, an earth angel. The people I had in my family that knew who I was protected me. They sacrificed every last one of them. You see, the people in the family that was protecting me did not know that other family members was working behind their backs to sacrifice. They didn't know. So to make it easier for the family, they sacrificed them to get them out the way. Because see, my mother, I was the sacrifice, the ultimate sacrifice for her to go up in her ranking in the Colton Coven. So they contracted all these people, everybody that was in my life. Listen to me, brothers and sisters. This is deep. Jobs I worked at, they contacted. Told them lies. Told them work against me. I'm the absolute worst person. Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't call my current job. Because they could no longer feed off of a divine being. Because they're energy vampires. So I'm saying all this, brothers and sisters, to say I'm 57 years old. And listen, I give glory to Yahweh that He secured me in my life. They killed me 3 times this lifetime. And He resurrected me right in front of their eyes, and they couldn't believe it. The whole time, I couldn't figure out where all these attacks was coming from. Now, don't get me wrong. The family's not the only people that was doing it. It was a lot of other people that was in on it too. It was a lot of people that was told ignore my complaints at the police office. It was judges told deny the restraining orders. I had a very, very bad incident. And I can talk about it now. I was pregnant. Very well healed over it. But I want to share it with you. I was pregnant with my first child, and me and his father had a home. And I wasn't feeling well at work one day. I came home early. And when I came home, there was a woman in my bed. And I looked at her. I said, why is she in my bed? And he was on some type of drug. His eyes was glassy, open wide. He snatched me by the arm, took me in the kitchen. We had on the wall a big fork, a big wooden fork, and a big spoon that crossed each other. He grabbed it off the wall and he was trying to hit me in my stomach, right? He wanted to kill the baby. I wouldn't let that happen. So I covered up my stomach while he continuously hit me on the arm with the fork. And it broke my elbow. Now, I went to the hospital. They did what they had to do. Went to court, filled out for a restraining order. A man came into the courtroom, y'all, walked up to the front, whispered something in the judge's ear. And the judge dismissed the case. I never even took anything out of that house that belonged to me. I left everything. This man was informed by my family. The two of them lies to do whatever he felt was necessary, vibrational self-esteem. Because if they keep me in a low vibrational self-esteem, they can siphon, harvest, and steal my energy. Now, every man I had in my life, 57 years, they gave them direct instructions. I want you to physically, mentally, spiritually abuse them. On the outside, we have people doing black magic. So that we can increase our lives and not hers. And Yahweh wants me to bring this to your attention because somebody else out here in the world went through the same thing their whole life. They couldn't understand why certain things was happening. You was losing certain jobs. People was treating you mean for no reason. People was making fun of you for no reason. You went out with your friends and they was trying to buy you every single drink that existed so that you can get drunk and get in that car and drive home and crash and kill yourself. Years ago, when I used to smoke marijuana, two things happened that made me quit. The first thing was my friend said, come on, let's go. Go on break. Come on. At one of the casinos as a cashier. She said, come on, let's go on out and take a walk on the boardwalk. I said, okay. She said, I bought a little joint. I said, all right. We went on break. Listen to me. I said, every single person in my life, co-workers too, was contracted, was taught, was trained to break me. So my Frenemy, went out on the boardwalk, smoked a joint, came back inside, looked at my drawer. Instead of seeing 120, 110, 15, and 11, I'm trying to count out. I'm seeing 120 as 620s, 10 fives as 10 tens. Are y'all following me? I was tore up. I counted my drawer 3 times. Got 3 different amounts because the bills look different to me. So now I gotta call a supervisor. But the supervisor cannot know that I'm high. So I'm in the booth, taking deep breaths, trying to come down off of whatever it was before the supervisor comes. Supervisor comes and says, let's take your drawer to the office and count it. She walking in front of me with the drawer. I'm walking behind her taking deep breaths. I gotta come down before I go in this office because if I go in this office and I'm high, she's gonna fire me. I'm looking for every water fountain to drink water on the way to the office. Trying to stay back far enough from her so she don't hear me taking deep breaths. So we go into the office. I sit down and I'm saying to myself, you better not laugh out loud. You better not say nothing. Just be quiet. Let her count the drawers so you can get out of here. She counted the drawer. And the drawer was right. I go meet up with the Frenemy. We walk into the garage together. We're both off for work. I said, why did I have a hard time? This is what I'm saying to her. Why did I have a hard time counting that register out? I counted it 3 times and I got 3 different amounts. She said, oh, I forgot to tell you that the joint was laced. What? Yeah, the joint was laced. I forgot to tell you. Frenemy. Are you listening to me? Frenemy. The second time, I was over Frenemy's house with some more frenemies. Remember, all these people was coached by my family to be a frenemy. They went behind my back and talked to every last one of them. If you take her out, make sure you give her a lot of drinks. If she works on your job, give her the hardest cases, the hardest patients. Father just said, when we had COVID, we had COVID where I worked. And when COVID was slowing down, a little bit floor. And if you work in that department, they give $5 more per hour, right? For patients. And that floor filled up. They could take no more patients. So they started bringing the COVID patients up to my floor. And they decided that we don't get the $5 more per hour like the other floor received when they took care of COVID patients. Did my family have something to do with that? Yes, they did. So then the other frenemy, I was over her house with other frenemies. Again, they had a joint. We smoked it. I fell asleep. But the frenemies, they thought it was funny. They took a lighter, flicked it on, and put it right underneath my finger to see how long it would take for the pain to wake me up. Frenemy. Frenemies. They thought it was funny. It was at the point in my life I left the marijuana alone. Because I started seeing the pattern. Every time I went to a frenemy's house, they had alcohol or they had drugs. When I was on my job, here she come offering me a joint that was laced, never told me nothing. Didn't even know what kind of effect it would have on me. She didn't care. She was hoping I had a bad effect. She was hoping it drove me out of my mind. She was hoping I got fired on that job because they found out I was high and couldn't count out that register. And then you light my finger on fire. And all of y'all think it's funny. The whole time, this family is getting the information from these frenemies and they're laughing about it. It was funny. So they contracted the sperm donors. And they offered the sperm donors. We want you to physically, mentally, and spiritually Abuse them every chance you get. And that is what they did. So every man in my life that was pulled to the side by the family, told what to do. Be her frenemy. Don't treat her nice. One of my children, sperm donors, took me out to a bar. This was planned with him by my family too. He took me out to a bar. He walked around. He said, I'll be right back. He walked around to the bar, y'all. Talked to a female. A female. Came back around to the bar to me and said, I just asked that chick over there, does she want to go home and have sex with us? I said, what? He said, I just asked her if she want to go back to the house and have sex with us. And yo, that is when I left him. Because he has no respect for me. And he had a nerve to say to me when he was dating my cousin, I didn't even know he was dating her, but when he seen I was not going to accept this female going back to the house to sleep with me and him, he says to me, well, your cousin, when I was dating her, she did it. She allowed me to bring another woman back to the house with us. I said, I'm not my cousin. But at the time, y'all, I did not know that all these people was in a cult, in a coven. I did not know that all these people was having sex with each other. They was trying to pull me into the mix. And I said, absolutely not. They was all contracted. From the cult and coven. Can you imagine a cult and coven contracting people? And brothers and sisters, listen to me. This is hidden in the world about what these people do. This family sacrificed everybody in the family that was protecting me. They knew I was a divine being, and they was protecting me. And these people in this family sacrificed all of them to move them out the way. Because they wanted to sacrifice me. Can you imagine? Your whole life was contracted. The men in the relationships with you, the friends that was in your life, the co-drink with, all was informed, trained of what to do, paid of what to do when they stepped into my life. Treat her the absolute worst. Now, you got them in your energy, and they wasn't satisfied with just that. They went and hired people. When I tell people my story, they like, no freaking way. Now, wait a minute. These people will record things, conversations I had with friends, with exes, with the ex-husband. They wasn't happy. So they wanted them to record me having sex with one of them. Frenemies. Do anything for money. They figure she won't know. So they picked out certain men. And listen, they still had men contracted this lifetime. They're upset because they didn't get to fulfill their contract. And brothers and sisters, this is a problem in this world. When you have organizations, and I don't care what the government say, I don't care what the officials say, because they knew all about it. All about it. And they allowed it to happen because they got something out of it. When you have organizations writing out your life, who you meet, organizations, I'm sorry to tell you, as a kingdom judge, you're not getting away with this. It took me 25,057 years, 28 deaths later, to bring you judgment in your lives. When we have organizations like this, the Secret Society, Illuminati, Freemasons, and Eastern Stars, when we have organizations like this who decide to write out a person's whole entire life, contract people, brothers and sisters, are you listening to me? Contract jobs, colleagues, your friends, your co-workers, your family members. Everybody's playing their part around you. Communities, neighbors. Are you listening to me? Everybody's playing their part. But you. You're the character and you have no idea what's going on. And then Yahweh allows you to sit down and you begin to think about the 57 years. And He brings all the pieces together for you. And brothers and sisters, it's so much you can't even cry. Why you can't cry? Because of Yahweh. See, they thought what they was doing for my bad. They never knew Yahweh was for my good. You see, if I didn't go through what I went through in my life for 57 years and 28 deaths later, I can't sit here and tell you my story. Only Yahweh. Are you listening to me, brothers and sisters? Only Yahweh. Only Yahweh saved me. Not one person in my past cared anything about me. They all were contracted, paid, trained, coached. Every man, every friend, every coworker, every employer, coached on how to destroy me. Every job I lost, they celebrated. Every time I was down, they kicked me. When my electric was off, nobody helped. And I was so proud to see the sun. I'll never forget, I took my kids' clothes and washed them in rainwater that came off the roof so they can go to school. But the rust from the roof turned their clothes a little rusty. When we had canned goods that we put over a candle, nobody showed up. That's the icing on the cake for me. I co-signed for people's cars, right? In that family. I co-signed for their cars. And when I had financial problems and they allowed me to turn in 2 cars 2 different times, and I asked people that I co-signed cars for in the family, they said no. But I co-signed for their cars. But they decided I'm not going to co-sign for you. So when Yahweh allowed me to sit down and He brought all the pieces together, let me show you. Every last one of your frenemies that was in your life that was contracted to destroy you. Now, death was all around me. Did you see the confirmation? Death was all around me. All around me. What they used for my bad. Listen to me, brothers and sisters. Yahweh decided, I'm going to use it for your good. You see, death was their outcome. They didn't care how it happened. They just wanted it to happen. They put the poisons in the food, the poisons in the drink. They knew these men was having sex with many other people. So they contracted them to come in my life and hopefully infect me with some type of disease. But Yahweh said, you're going to leave them first. They will not be infecting you. To put all the pieces together, to be a character in a movie that you don't even know about. Contract people in your life, because I'm going to tell you, these organizations are still doing it currently. And if you don't do nothing else for me here today, please do this. I don't want these organizations to be able to make you a character in a movie called Life about you that you're not aware of it. Where your life is surrounded with frenemies. Your family members. Your jobs. Your co-workers. Your friends. Yahweh says to me, let me show you how I took what they used for your bad and turned it into good. Every frenemy they contract the organ about right now, they're going to watch this sermon. You're going to ask yourself a question. Should you be afraid? Organizations, you should be very afraid. You know exactly who I am. And when I call judgment on something or anyone, it's going to happen. You don't have the right to play with anybody's life. And you decided to play with mine. Okay. I didn't come back. 25,057 years and 28 of your deaths later in my life. Not to get judgment. Oh, that's going to happen. Because what you did was play Yahweh on this planet, and you don't have the authority. You thought it was funny to take a divine being, and listen to me, brothers and sisters, I'm not just talking about for me. It's 144,000 of us that they decided to put on their game board, use us as pawns. And the outcome was the execution of sacrifice for them. Y'all in trouble. Mm, mm, mm. Y'all in trouble. To put a movie in somebody's life and play with the victim in every situation, every turn, every connection you decided to play. Confirmation. You thought it was funny to play with a person's life. You thought it was funny to take advantage of divine beings on this planet. You thought it was funny to contract friends, contract family members, contract relationships, co-workers, employers. All of y'all thought it was funny to take advantage, confirmation of divine beings on this planet. You thought it was okay for you to play Yahweh. You thought it was okay to be frenemies. You thought it was okay to siphon, harvest, and steal people's energy, divine power, to build your life up. Numerous of you thought we can increase off of this one. We can steal from this one. We can destroy this one. Mm. Your place before the Father. I mean, you put it right in the face of the Father in heaven. You put it right in the face of the universal mother of nature. Confirmation. You said, I'm going to touch your anointed and I'm going to do him some harm. You made a decision to physically, mentally, and spiritually abuse 144,000 earth angel chosen ones on this planet. Your organizations did. You purposely did everything you could to send frenemies into our lives as you tried to break us. Now, you should be asking yourself a question. If Yahweh allowed all 144,000 of us to come back here, I've been here for 25 lifetimes. Some people have been here 30 lifetimes, 35 lifetimes, 40 lifetimes, 50 lifetimes, 60 lifetimes. They don't look like it, but they have. Do you really think He brought us back here, all 144,000 of us, for nothing? I'm just saying. And all of us, we have a feminine side who nurtures and nourishes, and we have a male side you don't want to see. You really don't. Now, there's a really big reason why Yahweh put us in hell first. And that is so we wouldn't destroy this world. But you purposely, come through, Father. You purposely try to destroy this world. As you try to destroy all 144,000 of us. You wanted to break us, destroy us, so we could not help warn our brothers and sisters who are innocent in the upright of what your organizations have been doing on this planet for centuries. With officials, Republicans, Democrats, mayors, governors, judges, lawyers. You allowed us to be sex trafficked as a child. You only did it at our houses then, so nobody would know about it. As all of you siphoned, harvested, and stole our divine power and energy. You didn't care about depleting our life force. You just wanted an increase in your life off of us. Now you should be asking yourself a question. Should I be afraid? Yes. Be very, very afraid. You see, all of us, we love Yahweh. Why? His divine timing is impeccable. He allows you to build up a case in the kingdom. 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, 70 years, 80 years, 90 years. He will allow you to build up a case. And why would he be in a rush? They sit on the throne. They rule on the throne. What's he in a rush to do? What's Universal Mother in a rush to do? But sit back and build a case of all for you. Where they in a rush to go? Nowhere. What are they in a rush to do? Nothing. But let you keep on building and building and building and building. And you purposely contracted all 144,000 earth angel chosen ones' lives. Ask yourself a question. If you only knew about one, are you listening to me? If you only knew about one, right? Would you be held accountable for all 144,000 that it was done to? That's the question. Do you have the answer? You're going to be held for doing that too. All 144,000 earth angel chosen ones, we came back only for this judgment to be served in all of your lives. What do that mean? Your organizations is going down. Listen, I don't say out of this mouth unless it comes directly from Yahweh. Now, when it comes from Yahweh, it's already consecrated. I'm just delivering the consecration. I'm just delivering the confirmation for you on this planet. I just rolled it down from the kingdom. I just rolled it down from the universe. I just rolled it down into this world. Since you think you got away with contracting our lives out on this planet, since the first heartbeat we took, all 144,000 of us worldwide is going to outlive everybody in confirmation. Did you see the confirmation? This goes beyond I created the evil one or your Satans or your Luciferians. This goes beyond even them. This goes beyond cruel. This goes beyond diabolical. Y'all went out your way to try and destroy confirmation. You try to destroy 144,000 Earth Angel chosen ones from the first heartbeat. Because you didn't want us to get your secrets out on how you contract people to go into people's lives to destroy them, sabotage them so that you can sacrifice them. $25,057 years, 28 deaths later, to receive my wings just to fly back here with every last one of my brothers and sisters who are Earth Angel chosen ones. We flew in together. We was in the womb together. We took our first heartbeat in the womb together. We don't have an age, but you thought you were Yahweh. You thought, let's break them. You thought, let's contract them out. You thought, let's rape them when they're young. You thought, let's molest them. Nobody will know. Let's do it at their home. And the families agreed. You thought we cannot allow a pregnancy to get out. Mayor, governor, Republican, Democrat, pastor, preacher, warlocks, Freemasons. We cannot let these young people's pregnancy go publicly. Government officials, just give them the abortion at their homes. They can't go into the offices. That would bring attention to the organizations. Ancient, half-breed, energy vampired, shape-shifting narcissists, warlocks. You didn't think Yahweh was going to bring out truth and clarity here tonight. He's displaying all of you frenemies. Every last one of y'all. You rapists of children. You child molesters of children. In your organizations, you separate. The Eastern Stars is in charge of finding children to be sex trafficked. The Freemasons is in charge of breaking down a man's manhood by having him bend over. The Illuminati is in charge of writing out blood contracts to sacrifice athletes, actors, actresses, musicians, rappers, influencers, truth tellers, prophets. Secret society, governors, mayors, politicians, pastors, preachers, teachers, wealthy, rich, privileged. All of you came together with a master plan to break 144,000 earth angel chosen ones so that we could not help or warn or protect all our innocent brothers and sisters worldwide on this planet. Your contracted marriages, you're beyond a created the evil one. You're beyond any created Satan. You're beyond any Luciferian that you claim is on this planet. You're beyond that. You're the most malicious, evil, nasty, wearing masks people that was created on this planet. To say you deceived, disgraced, and disrespected humanity is an understatement. I want to thank you here tonight. Each and every one of you involved. What you thought was for my bad. Let me say that again. What you thought would break me. So you thought the rape, the molestation, the abortion, the physical, mental, and spiritual abuse, domestic violence. You thought the poisons, the alcohols, the drugs, the burning of the finger, the lacing of the joint. You thought, I'm going to get her now because I'm going to send the bad in. You see, if I didn't go through all of the bad, I wouldn't be sitting in the good currently. If I didn't go through the bad, I would not be sitting in the good currently. Show the world about you. Because if Yahweh was willing to bring me back here from 25,057 years and 28 deaths later, what does that tell you about Yahweh? Not me, Yahweh. You see, you killed me 3 times this lifetime, and he still brought me back. You watched me eat the food that had your poison in it, the drink that had your poison in it. And when I woke up, when your spy called you and said, they just drove by. When your spy called you and said, she showed up at work. You said, how? That's impossible. But you decided for 25,057 years ago and 28 deaths later, what you decided to use for my bad. You see, Yahweh had you put the frenemies. I love you, Yahweh. Yahweh had you put the frenemies in the place where the death was supposed to happen to me. Wait a minute, what you say, Yahweh? What you say? What did you just say? What they use for your bad, I had to turn it into my good. So I placed every frenemy in your life to secure you from their death. Are you following what I'm saying? So you see, the lace joint. If I didn't smoke the lace joint, death would have took me. Are you following me, brothers and sisters from the frenemy? If I didn't smoke the joint and they burnt my finger, death would have took me. Are you following me, brothers and sisters? If I didn't go through the physical, mental, and spiritual abuse or domestic violence, death would have took me. With the frenemy. If I didn't get overworked at the job and not pay what I was supposed to, death would have took me. Are you following me? What you use for my bad. See, y'all don't understand what I'm saying here tonight. I got a lot to celebrate in my life. Confirmation. I can't live nothing but peace. I can't live nothing but harmony. I can't be nothing but humble. Because everything they use for my bad, even down to the domestic violence, even down to NAR to protect pregnancy, if Yahweh didn't take what they used for my bad, you don't even understand it. I had to get the broken arm to save my child. If I would have lost my child, I would have lost my life. Are you following me? So I had to get the arm broken so that death couldn't take me. See, I had to have, because it ain't stopped. They robbed my 2 sheds of all my lawn equipment. They emptied them out. They tried to break into my house. Yahweh says, Goddess, what they tried to use for your bad, I turned it into your good. See, you wasn't home when they came to your backyard and they took all of the lawn equipment out of your sheds. I made sure you wasn't home because death would have took you. So Yahweh says, let the frenemies take it. Are y'all listening to me? Thank me, states Yahweh. Because what they hid in the dark from you, what they tried to make your bad, I turn it into my good. I expose it in my light. When they tried to break in your house, they got through the first door. They got the storm door open. They did. And they was working on the inside door. And I said, you're not coming home. You will not come home until it's safe. You see, if you was home when it happened, death would have came. Y'all ain't listening to what I'm saying. Your house, the items in your house, your car, the items in your car is not your life. It can be replaced. But you can't be replaced. So you see, Yahweh said, you was at the job. And they were supposed to pay you $5 more per hour. They were. But they didn't. They knew they should have, but they never did. So when I told you, listen, when you go on vacation, you're not going back to the job. Now, I know, Goddess, you don't have a job lined up. So what? You're not going back to that one. You're going to step out on faith with me. Because what they tried to use for your bad on that job, right? They was going to set you up. I'm a nurse. They was going to set you up. So I know it's a little rocky for you. You're going to quit a job and you don't have another job. But I want you to step out on faith. Because They trying to use something for their bad in your life. But we're going to turn into something good for my life. Go on vacation and don't go back. Frenemies, bosses, employers, co-workers, friends, family, colleagues. Frenemies. My whole life. And I know they tried to do some things on my current job. The people on the outside. Please know, Yahweh shows me everything. I might not speak on it, but he shows me everything. When I sit back and think about everything good that I did for everybody that came into my energy, I went beyond and above helping people. That's just me. And people that I helped, that I supported, decided to believe a family that they don't know over the heart, the kindness, and the compassion of my heart and their life. Confirmation. Not one person, ever. Not one male relationship, not one friendship, not one boss, not one co-worker that I hung out with, not one of them, not one family member. After everybody, officials, governors, mayors, police stations, police chiefs, prosecutors, judges, lawyers, all of you knew who I was and how I live by all the laws. All of you knew. Neighbors, communities, everybody knew my heart. And not one person came to my door to apologize. Not one. Not one person that I was kind to came to my door and said, "This is what's going on. I think you should be aware of it, and I think it needs to be stopped." Not one. Battle has been lost. People are crying, and people are in regret. only because they lost. I was supposed to be sacrificed, right? By all the frenemies contracted to be in my life. I'm not just speaking for me. I'm speaking for the 144 worldwide. Confirmation. They did not want us to make it. Because they did not want us to help any of you. Confirmation. So, brothers and sisters, if you ask me, do I know what a frenemy is? Yes, I do. I was the only actress in the movie of frenemies. Since my first heart beat with my own mother. This whole journey in my life, I never allowed it to turn me bitter. I never allowed it to remove my joy. I never allowed it to turn me to the dark side. I only allowed it to keep me in the sanctuary with Yahweh. At a very young age, even as a child going through all those things in life that they kind of hid underneath the rug, Yahweh says to me, if you ever need confirmation that I'm with you, all you have to do is look outside, look up in the sky, and you'll see a certain star that I put there just for you. Confirmation. I put it there just for you. I still, 57 years later, go outside and look for that star. And it's always there. And let me say this. You always want to free yourself out of darkness, brothers and sisters. And when you free yourself out of that darkness, you can begin the healing process. And the only way to free yourself out of the darkness is to forgive every single person who ever hurt you. When you forgive them, you release every single piece of their energy out of yours. You don't want to hold on to their darkness. because you will become bitter. You will become angry. You will become jealous, and you will become envious. And you'll want to retaliate. Don't. I'm your witness here today that Yahweh carried me for 25,057 years. I'm a very old soul. Don't look like it, but I am. 28 years later, and he brought me back 3 times this lifetime to show these folks, no matter what their authority is, their position, or how much money they have in their bank account, they do not hold the power on this planet. Yahweh does. And Yahweh always will hold the power. It is not just your family members, your friends, your colleagues, your bosses, your co-workers, frenemies. Is anybody that works against you. It could be your own children, your own grandchildren. It can be your doctor, your nurse, your preacher, your pastor. The things that y'all doing in the churches, pastors and preachers, I don't have to say anything else because you know exactly what I'm talking about. It is recorded under your names in the kingdom and the underworld. You're using religion. You're using the podium. You're using the sanctuary to profit your pockets. You don't care anything about Yahweh. You're taking advantage of teenage girls, teenage boys. You're having sex with children. You're paying off the parents for their pregnancies so that you don't go to jail. Pastors and preachers, the jail they have on this third dimensional realm where you now stand is a vacation in regards to the jail that Yahweh is going to place you in when you leave this realm for what you have done on sanctified ground. And that's coming directly from him. Should you be afraid? You should be very afraid. You're not even going to have a judgment day. You're going directly there as soon as he stops your heart from beating. For what you've done, you have completely lost your mind in regards of taking advantage over children who are innocent and the teenagers in your churches. You thought you was hiding teenage pregnancy from the kingdom? Are you serious? Are you serious? You thought you was hiding governors and mayors that you're having sex with innocent children? You think you're hiding that from the kingdom? Republicans, Democrats, doctors, lawyers, judges, you think you're hiding from Yahweh that you're having sex with innocent children. Nah, he's seen every single minute of it. And yeah, if I was you, yeah, they only told you about one hell on this planet. They ain't have nothing in your good books about all the realms of hell. Nothing in about that, right? The only one y'all talked about was under the ground. But you ain't talking about the different hells up in the universe. When you get there, you will be talking about it. The only thing is, nobody's going to hear you for what you have done in your churches. Wow. And y'all trying to break in little boys? And you think the kingdom's not watching you? Secret societies, Illuminatis, Eastern Stars, and Freemasons. You got children in their homes making sex tapes that you're selling on the dark web. Parents, you're going to go to the same place they're going to go. And I'm going to be honest with you. Father just said, the hell below your feet is in no comparison to the hells that's in the universe that's closer to him. When you mess with children, that is the hells you'll be going to, not the one below your feet. Now, it happened to me as a child, and I'm an advocate for it. I think every person that had something to do with a child who was innocent, you figure I'll break them in. They're going to break you in too, but you're not going to like the way that these demonic forces is going to break you in. They're going to make sure they win because they want to go up in ranking and they want a promotion on that round. And you is their promotion. You are their increase in ranking. You. So all the stories you heard about the hell under your feet is in no comparison to the ones that's in the universe next to Yahweh. And you will see. You will see. Confirmation. That is why, brothers and sisters, a frenemy is always a follower, never a leader. Get away from him. A frenemy is going to block your blessings and your rewards. Get away from them. If they're toxic, negative, live in darkness, doing black magic, hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, necromancy, voodoo doll, run away from them. Demonic forces love them. If you're around them, demonic forces is going to come around you and try to take you back home with them. Did you see the confirmation? You don't want to have a friend of me that does drugs or drink alcohol. How you going to grow, increase in the world? How you going to become prosperous? If you have two foreign objects coming into your body, taking you out of balance, out of discipline, out of stability, how you going to increase in blessings and rewards when they holding you stuck, holding you back? You ain't moving nowhere. You're in the same position you was last year. That's a frenemy. A frenemy that makes fun of you in front of her friends, in front of your friends, who jokes about you, disrespects you, defames you and your character in front of a group of her family members, in front of a group of her friends, in front of a group of your co-workers. Leave them. And nobody should be doing anything to you that Yahweh does not do to you. They defame your character, lie on you, spread rumors, smear campaigns, gossip about you. Leave them alone. They're a friend of me. If they sleep with your man, steal your man, take your man, let them have him. That's a friend of me. That person went from good to rotten. Why would you want him back? Confirmation. You don't know what they got. Are you willing to take them back and put that risk in your life? That's a frenemy. If they cheat on you, that's a frenemy. It doesn't matter if you're a male or a female. If they cheat on you, it's a frenemy. What you need them in your life for? What, they gonna come back? You going everywhere you go? You gonna be looking over your shoulders every time the phone ring. You gonna be looking. Who you talking to? Yahweh's rejection. If I could just get this part across to my brothers and sisters tonight in regards of anything of life. Yahweh's rejection is your protection of his life. Did you hear me? He's not only protecting your life, he's protecting his life too. Why would he want you to have frenemies in your life that's not beneficial to his life and you? So let them go. Rumors on you, let them go. Do smear campaigns on you, let them go. If they gossip about you, let them go. They cheat on you, let them go. They defame your character, let them go. What you worrying about? Do Yahweh come in your ear and say, I need you to go to the whole entire world that you're not a whore, that you're not an energy vampire, that you're not a witch, that you're not the devil, that you're not Satan, that you don't do black magic? Did Yahweh come in your ears and say to you, I need you to go out in the world and show everybody that this is not you. I need you to go out in the world and show them that you're not a Jezebel, that you're not a succubus, that you're not an incubus, demon. I need you to go out in the world and tell everybody that you don't sleep around in the community. Did Yahweh come to your ears and tell you to go out and vindicate yourself? If you did not hear Yahweh come in your ears and state any of those things to you, guess what? You're already vindicated. Who you trying to please? Yahweh or man? Yahweh or woman? Because see, the woman or the man on the outside of you can't do nothing for you. They're in the dark where you can't see them. Can do anything and all things. Let them be with you in the sanctuary where he sees, where he hears all things. If he needs you to do something, are you listening to me? When you live in the sanctuary with Yahweh, when he needs you to do something, he's going to come to your ear directly. It's not far. He right here. He go right up. Boop. He going to tell you. Did you hear him say, I need you to go out into the world and defend yourself? No, he didn't. So what you retaliating with people for? What you cursing people out for? Why you of your current things that's irrelevant to Yahweh? You know he don't participate in gossip. You know he don't participate in lies. You know he don't participate in rumors. You know he don't participate in smear campaigns. Confirmation. So if he don't participate in it, and a friend of me is doing it to you, who are you trying to please? The friend of me or Yahweh? The friend of me or Yahweh? The friend of me or Yahweh? Did you hear? Look at Father coming. Did you hear Yahweh say, you're a whore? He said, witch. Did you hear Yahweh say, listen, you're the evil one. You're the Satan. You're the Luciferian. You're the incubus demon. You're the succubus demon. Did you hear him come to you and say that? You're sleeping with the whole neighborhood. You are HIV infected. Did you hear him say that to you? You're spreading it all around. Did you hear him say it? Because if you're in the sanctuary, if you're in the light, if you're in the body of the church, if you're in the temple of worship, he gonna make sure he get the message directly up to you. You ain't in the flesh. You in the spirit. He need to get it up to you. Boop. So if you didn't hear directly from him, in regards of one of your frenemies, then he already vindicated your name. You don't have to do anything but live your life. If they defend you, do Yahweh know your character? Brothers and sisters, people cast illusions of projections from them to you. They need you to they need you to retaliate. They need you to get angry. They need you to come out. That's what that is. It's called siphoning, harvesting, and stealing your energy, your divine power. It's called removing you off the throne. It's called give me your crown. It's called depleting your life force. Why you want to give those old ancient energy vampired, shape-shifting, narcissist tyrants your divine power? Why? If you ain't hear it come from Yahweh, brothers and sisters, that means you still free. Did you hear me? They didn't create you. So why should it matter to you what they say about you? They didn't create you. They're not going to make the final outcome of your life after you transition to death. They don't have the power or authority to start your first heartbeat, confirmation, or end your last heartbeat. But Yahweh do not want you in the presence of a frenemy. They are blessing blockers and reward blockers in your life. Confirmation. So don't just look at the people in your life as being your frenemies. Anybody can be your frenemy. Anybody can be your frenemy. People have frenemies that they don't even know. Don't even know them. They don't know me. Never met me. But they're a frenemy. You have to learn how to go. I surrender every frenemy up to you, Yahweh. And I pray that one day you can make them free, just like me, in your light, love, and life. To live life abundantly in the life and currency of your energy. Stop giving over your power. Stop gifting them your crown. Stop leaving your throne for everybody except Yahweh. Stay free, brothers and sisters, in Yahweh. And that way, you don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to worry about vindicating yourself. You have a kingdom that has a judge, jury, and executioner on its council. Confirmation. They never stop watching you. They watch you all day, every day. The angels are going, excuse me. Somebody don't want me to get this message out. We rebuke you. We getting the message out, whether you want us to or not. You don't have no power. You don't have no authority here. Confirmation. None at all. We rebuke you. Shut you down. Confirmation. Thank you, Father. Remember, somebody disrespect you, they do anything to you that Yahweh would never do to you because his life is inside of you. So if somebody does something to you to affect your emotions, to separate you from your joy, your happiness, and your peace, they are a frenemy in your life. And now it's time for you to move forward in your life and make something out of yourself. Don't ever wait for a frenemy to help you build anything. They're not going to build nothing. Confirmation. They're going to stay right where they are, same position, same comfort zone, same alcohol, same drug, same group, same gossip, same lies, same rumors, same campaign. Who we going to target next? Well, we should go after that one. No, let's go after that one. No, let's go after that one. Same group, same time, same food, same alcohol, same drug, same conversation, same seat. You want to sit there for another 5, 10 years and do nothing with your life. You're going to serve a man or woman on the outside of you instead of going in the sanctuary. Confirmation. This is how you can tell you have a frenemy in your life. If they do anything at all against you, and Yahweh would never do those things to you. That is a frenemy that you do not need to be in your life at all. Once a person shows you who they truly are, let them go. And don't ever allow that person to be in your energy again in life. I don't care who it is. If they're not there to help you grow, then you let them know. Bye bye. Did you hear me, brothers and sisters? If they don't know how to grow, then you let them know. Bye bye. Peace out. I'm out. Because you're here on a life mission. Confirmation. You're here to get the best experience in the life of Yahweh. Don't allow any man or woman or cult or coven or a religious cult or an organization block, steal, deceive, disgrace, disrespect the blessings and rewards Yahweh stored up for you. Recognize a frenemy in your life who drains your energy, complains about everything, gossip. Use your spiritual weapons to protect you. Intuition, discernment, body language, how they sit, how they talk, how they move. Energy reading. Feel a person's energy out. You will get an automatic yes, or you will get an automatic no. Unspoken communication. Listen to what somebody is not saying to you. Example. Have you seen my dog? What didn't the person say? This is how I want you to get your conscious mind to start working. What did the person not say? Can you help me find my dog? What didn't they say? They didn't tell you the color, the shape, the size, or the breed. Listen for what people are not saying. And strict eye contact. Practice using your spiritual weapons. They saved my life. Confirmation. They can save your life too. The more you use them, the better you'll master them. You can sit at your home and watch somebody on TV talk and start listening for what they're not saying. All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to turn it in. Let's see if we can go out with a bang. What do you think? Let's go out with a bang. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go out. Here we go. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. For hydration, we don't want the commercial. We don't want that part. We want the song so we can dance our way out. Here we go. We are joining up with our tribes here tonight. You know what, y'all? When it get hot, I'm going to start having a lot of fires where we can dance around the fires like the tribes used to do. We need to get back into it. release all this energy. Hey, come on in here, dance with me. Let's go. Move around, shake it down, get into it. Let's do it. Hey, come on in here. You can make some circles if you want. You can do whatever you want. You a free spirit. Get them shoulders moving. We're releasing this positive energy. We are raising up the vibration in the world together. Me and you, let's go. Hey, let it all go. Let's go. Let's go. You are the soul tribes of the world. You belong to the kingdom. You better get on in here and move around. I love each and every one of you. I want to thank you all for joining me on Grow God's Light here tonight. Or Grow Yahweh's Light. We got to get away from that other word. They knew what they was doing when they spelled that word backwards. Disrespect. Y'all some disrespectful folks. Love you. You see it on the wall, right? You got to love yourself first. You can't do nothing else until you master that. Hey. Yes. I can't really move like I want to because I'm not in that position. But when we have the summertime, I might have some bonfires and we're going to get out there and do our thing, y'all, and just let it go. I guarantee you, because I tried it, you're going to get out there and start doing some dancing. You're going to be like, where did this come from? It's in your blood. You ain't never know about it, but when you get out there around that fire and start dancing to the drums or the beat, you're going to start doing things. You're going to be like, oh, where this come from? I didn't even know I could dance like this. That's your ancestors coming through, showing you what they used to do before you came on this planet. That's another thing, y'all. You should research your ancestors. Try to find out as much as you can about them. That'll make your life a lot more interesting if you know where you came from and what they have done. The things they don't want you to know. Your strength and power. You can find it. Research it. Find your ancestors and respect them. All right, y'all. Whew, I have done a lot today. I'm about to take it down. Rest, beauty rest, does the body good. And I am up much later than I usually am. But I wanted to get the sermon out tonight. Recognize life, Yahweh's life inside of you is a gift. And it's a gift that could keep on giving in your life if you do the right thing with it. Keep the foreign objects out of it. Soon as they go in, you lose. Soon as they go in, you block your blessings. You block your rewards. Stay away from frenemies. They are hidden energy vampires who shape shift so you cannot see their narcissist in your life. Stay away from them. Remember, anybody that's in your life should be helping you grow. Confirmation. If they're not helping you grow, you must let them know I'm out. I thank each and every one of you for joining me tonight. I would like to say, before I go, there's a lot of you worldwide, a lot of you, who have really, really prayed for me, protected me, and supported me in this ministry. I see so many praying warriors for my strength, for my armor, and for my protection. A lot of you. Some of you are across the world, and I still see you praying for me. I would like to thank you for it. I consider each and every one of you my earthly tribes on this planet. And I'm really looking forward to meeting everybody on this planet before Father decides it's time for me to fly back to the kingdom for my next assignment. I love each and every one of you worldwide. Take care of the life of Yahweh inside of you, and He will take care of your life on this planet. May we continue to bless each and every one of you worldwide. I am Prophet One-Kind, everyone, the goddess and son of Yahweh. Blessings and good night.